Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about Rastafari, one of the most unique spiritual and cultural movements in the world. Many people know Rastafari because of dreadlocks, reggae music, and the legendary Bob Marley, but there is much more behind it. Where did Rastafari begin? Who started it? What do Rastafarians believe? And what are their traditions? Let's discover the full story. Rastafari is a spiritual and cultural movement that began in Jamaica during the 1930s. It was born during a time when black people in Jamaica were suffering from poverty, racism, and colonial oppression under British rule. Many people were searching for hope, identity, and freedom. They wanted to reconnect with their African roots and break free from mental and physical slavery. The movement was heavily inspired by the teachings of Marcus Garvey, a powerful black leader from Jamaica. Marcus Garvey preached pride in African identity and encouraged black people around the world to return to Africa, both spiritually and mentally. One of his famous messages was, "Look to Africa, where a black king shall be crowned, for the day of deliverance is near." In 1930, a man named Rastafari Makonnen was crowned Emperor of Ethiopia. He became known as Emperor Haile Selassie I. Many Jamaicans believed this was the prophecy Marcus Garvey had spoken about. They saw Haile Selassie as a divine king, a symbol of black pride, and for many, the living representation of God, whom they called Jah. This is where the name Rastafari comes from Rastafari, the name of Haile Selassie before he became emperor. The early leaders who helped shape Rastafari included Leonard Howell, Joseph Hibbert, Archibald Dunkley, and Robert Hines. Among them, Leonard Howell is often called the first preacher of Rastafari. He taught people that Haile Selassie was the true king and that black people should reject colonial oppression and embrace African identity. Now let's talk about what Rastafarians believe. First, they believe in Jah, the name they use for God. Many believe Jah is represented through Haile Selassie. Second, they believe Africa, especially Ethiopia, is the spiritual homeland of black people. Ethiopia is seen as Zion, a promised land of freedom and righteousness. On the other hand, they call the oppressive system of Western society Babylon. Babylon represents corruption, injustice, materialism, and mental slavery. Rastafarians seek liberation from Babylon and a return to truth, peace, and natural living. Another important belief is I and I. This means the connection between God and humanity, and also unity among all people. It teaches that we are spiritually connected and should respect one another. Now let's look at some Rastafarian traditions and lifestyle. One of the most famous symbols is dreadlocks. Rastafarians wear dreadlocks as a sign of spiritual strength, natural living, and identity. Some connect it to the Lion of Judah and biblical teachings. Another important practice is the Itol diet. Itol means natural, pure, and clean food. Many Rastafarians avoid processed foods, pork, alcohol, and sometimes even salt. Many are vegetarian because they believe the body should remain pure and close to nature. They also often avoid cigarettes and unhealthy substances, although some use cannabis, which they call herb or ganja, for spiritual meditation and reasoning. They believe it helps them reflect, pray, and connect spiritually with Jah. Music is also a major part of Rastafari culture, especially reggae. Reggae music became one of the strongest voices of Rastafari philosophy, spreading messages of peace, justice, resistance, and freedom across the world. And no one spread this message more powerfully than Bob Marley. Through songs like Redemption Song and One Love, he helped the world understand Rastafari. Rastafarians also value community gatherings called reasoning sessions, where they discuss life and spirituality. Their colors also carry meaning. Red represents blood, gold represents wealth, and green represents the land of Africa. Today, Rastafari has spread far beyond Jamaica. You can find Rastafarian communities in Africa, Europe, and the Americas. Some people follow it as a religion, others as a philosophy of life and identity. Even though many misunderstand Rastafari and reduce it to hairstyle or music, it is much deeper than that. It is about freedom, dignity, truth, and knowing who you are. As Bob Marley once said, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. One love.